Hey guys, see the canners in the background? That's tomorrow's video. But today, I want to share with you what I got. Like a kid at Christmas. Do you remember me saying or mentioning that I had to wait to do a canning video till I got my new lids? I ordered, let's see, 200 Tattler lids. 100 of the regular size and 100 of the wide mouth. I thought I would go over a few, in part of my Canning 101 or whatever we're going to call it, a few things that I wanted to talk about. And I'm also going to try to teach you, not today, but in another video, how to use the metal lids and how to use the Tattler lids. When I say I'm going to teach you, I'm going to tell you how I do it. I pointed out before, I've said before, I am not a professional. And please, guys, please, well, let's just put it this way. The best place to get your information regarding safe canning products, what a tongue twister, huh? Safe canning procedures is the National Center for Home Food Preservation. I'm going to leave a link down in the bottom to that site, and it answers all the questions, and they are the canning gods, I guess. But I realized that, and all of us, myself included, and we do things the way Mom did or Grandma did, and it worked for them for years and years, and I'm not here to say, no, 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 don't you do that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to what I'm going to show you or share with you are what I've learned from this website, because I want y'all to be safe. I don't want anybody to ever, something happen to anybody because of something I told them to do. So please, do your research. A couple of things that have come up, and I think I might have mentioned them in my thing between the two canners, my video about those. But pressure canning and water bath canning are all I've done. I'm familiar with pressure canners. They are very, very safe, guys. They're very safe. You, like I said, when I tell you, don't leave your canner alone, I don't mean just sit there and watch it. I mean, I'm usually nearby to where I can hear the weight rattle and the timer. I usually see all those stacks of dishes there and stacks over there, and I've got more clean dishes in on my washing machine to be taken to the basement, because canning does, you use a lot of pans and stock pots and what have you, and a lot of washing dishes. That's just part of it. But some questions have come up regarding the steam canners, the electric canners, and oven canning. I have never oven canned. I'm familiar with it. I know what it's about. The only thing that I would probably be interested in, but like I said the other day, I probably not, because I've got, actually we have 2 deep freezes. So I've got plenty of space to freeze my flour if I want to. And I've got plenty of storage, so for me, canning the flour is not an issue. My friend Bev over at our half-acre homestead cans her flour, and what I've noticed when it comes out, it's kind of lumpy, but she just sifts it. She does great. So I know that people have oven canned, for example, tomatoes. I'm not here to say don't do it. I'm here to refer you to the website. It is not a recommended form of canning, and that's all I'm going to say. The steam canners. Last I'd heard, and golly, that's been several years ago, steam canners were not safe. Even though people were using them to can in, and I think, I can't remember right now, they might have been doing pressure canning. But I did do a little bit of research on them, and I think that's starting to come around. And I believe steam canners are electric, but I am not familiar with them. I have watched videos. Some of my YouTube friends on the homesteading side, they use a steam canner and they swear by them. The new electric canners, like the Instapot and stuff like that, first of all, I'm too old. I'm not interested in an Instapot. I do fine with my pressure canner, and I pressure cook in my canner. We're going to talk about that too. But from what I've read, those are not safe for pressure canning. I know they advertise that, but please don't go by what I'm saying. That may have all changed. You know, they have figured out a way, they have maybe have decided that they're safe for pressure canning. They're safe for water bath canning. But pressure canning, from what I've, you know, heard, and really most of it, I just hear it. I'm like I said, I'm no professional at any of this. So the steam canners, the electric canners, please do your own research. Oven canning, do all your own research, and please refer to the website. A lot of people, I'm a visual person, so I don't really do well if I'm reading. I need a video or someone to show me, and I'm one of those show me once and I'll probably learn it. And by the way, Daddy's home and Frankie is excited, so I'll be back. Okay, one other, you like my heavenly glow shining down upon me? Makes my hair look lopsided, doesn't it? Anyway, one other thing I wanted to touch on, and again, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm only going to refer you back to the website, and I just want y'all to be safe. That's what it's all about. There is a difference between a pressure cooker and a pressure canner. A pressure cooker is for pressure cooking, just like it says. You are not supposed to can in a pressure cooker. And I wasn't quite sure why. I've always known that. I've always heard that, but I wasn't quite sure why. And so I looked it up. And it's pressure canners. The metal is heavier and thicker and holds pressure and heat longer and better. The pressure cooker is just the opposite. The metal isn't as heavy duty and as thick, and the temperature, the pressure, the time that it comes up and comes back down could make the food unsafe. And that's what I've read. But again, you do your own research. I'm not telling anybody what you do and what, you know, I've done this for years and years. Yeah, I know, so have I. You know, for example, let's use pumpkin. I used to can pumpkin puree all the time. I'd cook the pumpkin down and I'd put it in my blender and I'd can it that way. Just thought I was wonderful, and then I find out that no, that's unsafe. It always worked for me. Nobody got sick, but I didn't want to risk that one time. And it is much easier to can the way I do now, the way it's recommended, than what I did before. So that's just an example. Trust me, there's lots of things I've done. I've also heard of people canning meat in a water bath canner, and instead of pressure canning it, they just let it go in the water bath canner for extended time. It worked great for them. Everything's been fine. But again, go to the website. Like I said, I'm not telling anybody. It is not recommended that you meat be canned in a water bath canner. One of these days I'm going to go over a video. I'll do a video on supplies that you would need. But this is just something I wanted to touch on today. Okay, tomorrow we'll do the canning of the turkey soup.